to see them. Whether I can reply or not, just know I have definitely seen them, and I listen and I'll look at all your comments. So, with that said, let's get to it. Let's get started with an easy one. What is your name? What is your name? Full name. No, I know some of you guys don't like your middle names. What's your full name? Very pretty name. Very pretty name. Next up. Where were you born? Where were you born? Okay. Very interesting, very interesting. And where were you raised? Was it the same place or? Okay. Okay. How is your relationship with your parents? How is your relationship with your parents? Okay, beautiful. I can understand a complicated relationship, so. Next up. Who is your favorite person? Who is your favorite person in this world that you know personally? Someone that you know personally. Okay, got it. Now, with that said, what's your favorite TV show? What's your favorite TV show? Yeah, I like girly shows. I'm making my girlfriend right now watch The Vampire Diaries. So I might have seen it like 5 times. I'm not judging. What is the movie you watched last? What is the movie you watched last? No judging. No, I'm not judging. Next. What makes you truly happy? What makes you truly happy? That's beautiful. Okay. Who do you trust? Who do you trust completely? Who do you trust completely? Now, what is your biggest green flag? What is your biggest green flag? Okay. On the same vein, what is your biggest red flag? Your biggest red flag. Okay. What did I say? No judging. That's okay. I have plenty myself, I understand. Next. What is your earliest memory? What is your earliest memory? That's very interesting because I only remember one thing when I was really young was me taking a nap or about to get ready for a nap in preschool. And then after that, I did not spawn in until second or first grade. But yourself? What is the last surprising thing you learned about yourself? Do you believe in soulmates? In soulmates? Do you believe in soulmates? personality. What animal would your friends and family choose for you? Not what animal would you want to be, but which animal would your family and friends choose for you to be based off your personality? What is your most controversial, hot take? Hot take, hot take, hot take. I'm not judging. Very interesting. Very interesting. I wouldn't have guessed that from you. Okay, now for the last question. This one is more for me because I'm very interested to see what you guys write in the comments for this one. But the last question for you is, what is your favorite fun fact? What's your favorite fun fact? That's a good one. Alrighty. Well, with that said, I've gotten to know you a lot more through this video. I'm very intrigued to see what you have to say in the comments, and also I hope you enjoyed. I think it's really nice to be able to kind of focus on something else whilst you're trying to relax or sleep, and so hopefully this helped. And please feel free to answer any of the questions, or if you have any questions for me,